Alright guys, guys, what we are going to be doing today, if you are watching live, kindly drop your comments. Somehow I'm unable to see what I'm doing here. So but I believe you are capturing, you can hear my voice and you can see my screen loud and clear. So what we are going to be doing today is this. We are going to be building just a simple web page. We are going to be building a simple web page for an e-learning platform. Just an introductory to website development. How easy, I'll show you how easy it is to build websites these days. So now it's very simple. It's not rocket science. So I'll show you all my steps, how what I do while building my website, where I visit. Do I visit YouTube while building? Do I visit Google while building? Do I do some other key stuff while building? So let's dive straight. Firstly, the idea, what I want to build is an e-learning platform, a landing page for an e-learning platform. So I love having an idea of what I want to build. So most times what I do is, okay, if I want to run a design, I can search for design ideas. We have Google to do that for us. So I'll just do this. I would search e-learning platform, landing page idea, Dribble. So remember that word, Dribble. Dribble is like a social media platform for designers, for developers. So when you go there, the only things you'll be seeing are creative ideas. Do you understand? You'll be seeing creative ideas, creative stuff, beautiful stuff. So to give you an insight on what's trending, what to build, what to design. So here, when I'm on Dribble, you can see a lot of ideas here. Okay, you can see this online class from the best, blah blah blah. But then I just want to do something up from my own brain. I want to think for myself this time around. So I love doing this before running any design on designing any landing page. I would love to run a sketch, if not a complete sketch of it. I would love to run it on Figma. Well, Figma is a UI and UX design and prototyping tool. It's web based, and that's the beauty of it. You don't have to download anything on your PC to be able to work with Figma. You don't have to have a very good system to run Figma. So out of the box, just go to figma.com. It's simple to start with, and you'll be able to design and prototype your web pages. So alright, so let me dive straight and create a new design file. Okay, somehow this thing is not granting me request. Sorry, I'll have to log in again. Shit. Alright, so I'm logged in. Back to Figma. I'll create a new design file. So now we are in my canvas where I can now draw my design. So first thing, when you go to Figma, you do this. You create a new frame. So frames are like your workspace. If you are designing for mobile screen, you pick whatever frame you want to pick here. So I love using the MacBook Pro or MacBook desktop view. Somehow the desktop view also works very well. So for this purpose, let's use the desktop view because that's what most people use. So I'll just span down and okay, you guys can see this now. So we have a blank page. So this is basically a desktop view of our web page. So for now it's blank. So let's start adding few stuff to it to make it look nice. First thing I'm going to design is my header. So I'll come here and drag. You can see rectangle. So coming here, I will hold down my right click button, drag the rectangle to the edge and drop it. So now we have the header layout. So I can decide to change the color to, let me leave it as white for now. Let me leave it as white for now. Okay, let me make it something I can see, something visible. So let me just give it a shade of red. Okay, that's fine. So we have the header layout. So I'll start adding in content. So in a typical header, what do you have? You have the logo, you have the menu. So when you go to any website, basically, let's go to which website? Let's say Udemy. Okay, let's go to Udemy.com. Should we even design the homepage of Udemy? Wait. Alright, so this is Udemy is a bit different. Alright, so this is Udemy. We have the header here. They've done a lot of restructuring on the page. That's cool. So we have the header here. This is a category. This is the menu. One of the menus. This is a mega menu. So the search bar, more menu items, cards, login and sign on. So we'll do something similar. So now let's create a quick logo. I'll just use a text for that. So I'll come here and let me increase my font size. Let me type something first. Sabi skills. So let me increase the font size to 36 so you can see it. Let me look for a good font that will supplement a logo. We don't have a logo yet. Sarah Stencil. Okay. Can we make use of this? Yes. So Sabi skills. So we have Sabi skills as our logo. So let's go on and add the other menu items. So the first thing I would like to add is the login and sign up button. So to do that is very simple. Mind you, we are not after this, we are just trying to get the concept of what we're designing. Making your design first on Figma will give you a visual concept of what you'll be doing, maybe while you went trying to put it into a live page, maybe using HTML, CSS, JavaScript and all that, or maybe using WordPress. So it will save you a lot of time. You brainstorm here, then do the real thing on whichever framework or platform you choose. So now, let's do let's create the login and sign up button. So now I have selected my rectangle. Now just come somewhere here and boom, draw a little box there. So there is this thing with design. To know what you're really doing, you need to draw a layout grid that will kind of guide you. So I will create a layout grid here. So columns. So I'll make this 12. Sorry, I'll make this 12. So and okay. So that's just it. Alright. So the layout grid will guide you to place your content well. So like this, I will try and Sabi skills. Then this rectangle I drew should be starting with one of the boxes. Okay. So I can now duplicate it and bring it. Okay, sorry, that didn't work. Duplicate and bring it. Okay, and bring it. Yeah, sorry guys. So Figma will give you a visual flow of what you are doing, to showing you if it is aligned or not. So let me for now deactivate my layout grid by just doing this. So I have the two here. I'll love to move this up and these two up a little bit so it aligns. So now we don't have anything on this, the color is not matching. So let's say for our service skills, we are choosing a color scheme of, you need to be consistent in design. Whatever you're designing, be consistent with the color. Don't just mix colors and make everywhere look like a rainbow. So now I will choose. I will try and see which color will work best for my website. So I have red already. So let me check out red and blue. Does blue work? Okay, red and orange. Does this work? Let me still check and show. Okay, I think I'll make use of this red and this color. So now let's give it a little edge. So I'll come here and that's radius, corner radius. So when you zoom in, you can see that this stuff has big, we have this particular rectangle with a rounded edge, while the other rectangle doesn't have a rounded edge. So now, just as I said, you need to be consistent with your color. I already have a tint of red as my color and I have blue, so I would rather make this one pure white. Does that work? Okay, doesn't. Okay, let me make it black instead. Alright, so the black is too black, so let me just make it a little bit cooler. Now let's give it a rounded edge too. So I'll come here and input 10. Okay, so it has a rounded edge now. Alright, service skills. So let's draw our text. So this one should be login. So for text, I always like to use either Poppins Montserrat or what's the other color? Roboto. So let me try Montserrat. Let me use Poppins. Okay, so I will bring down the font size. Bring down the font size to 36. No, 36 is too much. Let's give it 30 and see how it appears. Okay. Let's put it here. So duplicate this and using CTRL-D, come here and then register, or let's say sign up. That sounds cool. Okay. It seems these texts are too big for this stuff. But let me zoom out first. It's too big, definitely. Let's try Roboto, see if it's cooler. Okay, Roboto is cooler for this. So I'll reduce this text a little bit more. Let's give it 27 or 25. Okay, 25 looks good. Okay, then 25. Okay, so zooming out, we have this. So let's add our menu items. So I'll just come here and let me switch on toggle on my grid view by clicking here and clicking here, so I can know where I will place the menu items. So okay, let's say the menu will start from here. So I'll just type my text. Later I'll position them. So you randomly have the home. Okay, so let's duplicate. Then you have the about. So since it's a learning platform, you have the, what should you have here? Courses. I just did something now. You have the courses. Okay, after this you should have become an instructor. Okay, simple as that. So I'll just select this and make it align with the other stuff. So has it aligned? Okay, so let's toggle off our grids to see how things are going. So is it making sense? Surely it is. So now I would like my page to have a background color. So I'll just come here and drag in. We might just do a section of it today because taking time, and drag in the rectangle. Then, but before I do that, I'm done designing my header. So I would like to group the header. So things don't get shady. So group selection. So I'll just call this header. Alright. So now I can move the header, I can duplicate it, do much other stuff with it. So now let's drag our body. So this basically should be the hero section. Hero section are those parts of the website that you see at first that appear for something like this. This is an hero section. This whole place is an hero section. Although it doesn't look, sexy. This is a minimalist design, black and white, not much color everywhere. Same thing MailChimp has. So let me check other website. Skillshare.com. So are we still receiving field? Let me check my. Alright, so you can see Skillshare. This is their hero section. That's the first thing you see when you visit the website. So we are going to do the same now. We are going to design an hero section on Figma. So to do this, I'll just come here and I'll select a shade of this color, since we are going to be making use of these two colors extensively on our website. So a very light shade of it is enough. So I'll just make this match up with that. So I have this. So next thing I want to do is do something here. So hero sections for me, I would like a picture at the right and some weddings and a button, So I'll just search. Let me search for a picture. Vibrant lady PNG. So this will give me another thing about design is you should know how to search on Google. You should know how to make your Google search. So these ones are giving me vibrant student. Let me just do vibrant student. I need something sharp. I'm not really getting something sharp. Okay, African student PNG. All right. So I think I'm getting something sharp. I like this lady smile. But I'll use a guy instead. Let me see. I love this. Let me copy this image. Let me paste it on Figma. Figma will render this thing so big now. So I'll just scale down. So let me remove the background plugins. Remove PG run. Okay, so let's give it some few minutes to be done. Is Figma helping me to remove this or not? Remove PG run. Oh shit, I have something with my API key. So I'll just come to remove PG directly and remove the background of the picture. So I don't know if the website will allow me to download it for free. So just to cut short, I'll just do this. So downloading will give me this. When I come to my, let me delete this, it's no longer needed. So I can paste this somewhere in my project. So let me zoom in. Now we have a picture here, so you can place it this way. But I would love this picture to actually be facing this way. Okay, so let's place it this way. So the picture looks too plain to me, so I'll kind of add some, should we add a blog to it? Okay, let's add some social evidence or some sort of, let's design it outside here. I'll make this, I'll make this white, purely white. Make this purely white. Notification icon. Let's drag the notification icon. I'll copy this. Let's go to remove page again. I just need something quick. Upload image and so I'll download it. Once again, I'll come to Figma and paste it. So you get a glimpse of what I'm trying to do here. So once I paste this, I can now shrink it down. Can I shrink it down here? Make it like this. Make it smaller. So I just want it to look like a notification bell. So let me add the kind of background to the notification bell. So let's make this 10. Let me give it a red hue color. Pick that color we used the other time. So I would like to push this down under the image. Okay. Let's make it smaller. Go down my shift. Make it smaller. Now let's position it think I'll make this red thicker. Okay. Alright. So I would like to select this, and group it, or make a component out of it. Create component. I can't even see it. Okay. Create component. Notification. So now we have a notification. So let's just add a quick text here. Course completed. No. I don't like this font for this. Poppins. And super small. Let's give it 12. Okay. Course completed. Course completed. So let me add the course description here. Course description should be smaller. Web development. You know, we can't add everything, so just add dash. Then make it smaller. 11. So this one will be here, but this particular one will be bold. It will be bold, semi-bold. Okay. Another thing I would like to add is badge. Okay, I think that's enough. Let's not do overdo. So I will group this selection and make it one. So back to our flow. Let's give this guy a block. My flow, I always love using, it's either I make use of rectangle, or I make use of circle, or I make use of block. So but let me see which one will work. Let me delete this circle first. Let me add block. Select plugins, blocks. So Figma is very good. You can add plugins to it and make it, more lively, like make it do more things. So this is a block. I could just add this to the back. So let me push it behind. This vector should be behind this, not behind this picture. Okay, so let's kinda make it smaller. Let's rotate. Okay, let's see. I think, does it make sense this way? So let's make it bigger. Let's rotate till we get a better angle. Does this angle make sense? So I can just drag this stuff here. Boom! So we have a cool hero picture with a nice guy. So I can just group this selection. So let me name this nice guy. So I can decide to make this stuff bigger. Okay. So now let's go down to the text. So I can come here. Let me be sure we are still streaming. I don't know. YouTube is not streaming. This is not cool. So alright, let's get back to work. Let me see if YouTube can stream. I actually love YouTube to stream things for me. Alright. Okay. So let's drag. I've selected this. So let's put in something here. So that should be. I need an inspiration, oh God. I need to give me that. Exactly. the skills of the future. In the words of, who used to say this? I've seen this post 100 times in people's status of the future. And the skills of the future. Don't worry, you're not seeing anything yet, but now when I increase the font of these 96, boom, so we have this. So I can just resize, then the skills of the future, then I can change my font. Another thing is being regular with your font style. So if you're choosing different fonts, it won't really work well. At least 4 fonts in a website, because it affects your loading speed and all that. I like this. I like this. Then the skills of the future. So then the skills of the future. Alright. So we have this. Let's position this well. Let's position this well. This time around I would like to turn on my grid layout to know how to place this stuff. Okay, so you can see that I've not been following the law. I'm a big time defaulter. I think this one is rightly placed, so but this wasn't. So okay, perfect. Let's go away from grid layout and continue working. So now learn the skills of the future. So this is the headline. So we should add the kind of subtitle to it beneath. This font will be so big. Okay, become a pro in months and start earning in weeks, blah blah blah. So I'm just trying to make up something here. You guys don't think I'm being serious with this. Become a pro in months and start earning in weeks. Well, it's still realistic though. Yeah, very realistic. So I'll reduce this font to it's too small. Let's make it bigger. Let's make it bigger. So let's change the font style to Poppins. Poppins works well for me. I love Poppins. I just like the name, not that the font makes sense like that, but I just like Poppins. So let's make it break into 2. Become a pro in months and start earning in weeks, blah blah blah. You can see. So now let's add a button here. So which button should be here? View courses. So once again I'll drag my rectangle. I'll put in my rectangle here. So position it. We are still going to make use of our grid to auto layout this stuff, we are this website, the major color is red and blue. So let me put does it work? Let me just try it first. Okay, I can make this now gradient. Let's do it linear gradient. So I'll drag this, put it here. So I'll make the other red darker so that it will complement that other dark black color we have there. So yep. So I need to drag this stuff so that the color will spread evenly. Yeah, to spread evenly. Okay. So now we have this. Let's give it a rounded edge. I always love a little bit of the rounded edge. Makes things look sweet. This color is actually not matching. Should I respect myself and use purple? I say purple. Okay, I've been using blue, but this background is blue. Let me just use red. So you guys, you are free to have a very bad color taste. but no good one for client. Alright, so we have this. I will kind of make this button smaller because I'm still going to add another more button here. So I'll drag my text, place it here, view courses. I'm not seeing what I'm doing. Let me change this text color. It should be black. View courses. So let me just select and change color. And make it black. Does black work? Does it? Ha 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 ha. I have a terrible color date. White does. So white does. Let me use Roboto. So I'll be switching between Roboto and Poppins for the body text. Okay, let's reduce the font size and make the font bold. Make the font bold. So give it a little bit font size, 20, 24. I don't know how this is gonna be, but so somehow I shifted my other stuff. So from far you can see that this is aligning properly. So view courses, what else should be here? After view courses we should have something like watch video. Let me just add the video button here. So ellipse, I'll draw my circle. So I'll make this one blue. So let me make this smaller. I need to work with my this thing yet. So let me drag a shape, a rectangle. So let me put it this way and place it at the middle. I don't even know when it's on the middle show. Okay, it's at the middle now. Make it bigger. Alright, so we have a play button in the middle. So I can decide to make this white. Yes, everyone is happy. So we have a play button, and next thing is just to add a text. I'll duplicate this, drag it here, change the text, watch video. So this is a button, don't feel like it's not a button. It's still a button. When I add link now, you know it's a button. Alright. Watch video. So whatever video they're gonna be watching there, it all depends on you. So right now, let me change 24. What did I use here? I used 24 too, but I made it bold. So I'll also make this one bold. Let me give it semi-bold, I beg. Watch video. So let me turn on I have to turn on my grid so I can lay out the stuff. So but firstly I would like to group them. And group section, watch video. Then this other one I'll group it as well. free courses. So I'll group it as well. Button. I'll just make a button. I can reuse the button anytime. In fact, is to make it a component. Alright, so now I can drag this way, and I can drag this way. Positioned. It took so much time to do this stuff. Christ. Starting this video, I actually didn't have idea of what I wanted to do. So now you can see we have our landing page hero section, we have the menu bar, we have the hero section here. So I could just go up, go forward, and okay, I'm not done. Let's add a social proof. Social proof are like what draw people, make people, keep people attached to the website. So let's search for Google. No, social proof. No, they just add random company names. So Google logo. Why am I adding Google logo? Should we skip that part? Alright, so let's go to nigerianlogos.com. I just want to do something here. I just want to do something with this. So this is open source. You can make use of any of the logos here for your stuff. So let me pick this. Download PNG. Downloaded. I'll choose CyclePanda. Downloaded. Software complete. I'm looking for software complete. CredPower. Cowrise will work also. Download PNG. Then Field Insights will work also. Download PNG. So what I want to do here is to add a kind of trusted by section. So I'll just do this. Trusted by. So trusted by, now there are some websites you go to and you see something like this, trusted by. It kind of gives users first impression about the website. Okay, people attending this website have worked in different companies, have been recruited in different companies, blah 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 stuff. So now we have downloaded some few logos. I'll go up and add them to my workspace. So why is this still not picking my logo? Figma, have sense so. Okay. Alright, Cowboy Rise. Trusted by Cowboy Rise. So let's also add trusted by Field Insights. I'll show you how this makes my design easy. If I'm going to be doing this stuff for a longer time, I should be able to work out the web version of it. CyclePanda. So I need to put what will fit in those sections. So let me just do this, shrink it more. And I'll bring it here. So should we give it a background? Let's give it a background, a sort of red background. Let's give this 10 radius border. So that one slightly red background. So just make this like this. Put Cowboy Rise logo on top. Doesn't make sense. You guys should tell me. Does it make sense? Is it making sense? I don't know if it's making sense, but then okay, no, what, I'll duplicate this. I'll duplicate this. One is at the bottom now, so I'll make that one bigger and make it white. Okay, it's actually at the back. Oh, okay, I'll make the one. Should I make this bigger? So you guys should understand what I'm trying to do right now. You understand right now. Do you get the point now? So kind of makes the logo stand out. So let me go on and group this stuff. I'll group it. My Ctrl G doesn't work as expected. So we have this group. Let me just shrink it a little bit to fit in. Trusted by. Some people will ask me, why didn't I put it just right inside the box and I'm dragging it down? So I'm trying to create a kind of design conversion. You understand what I'm saying now? So I'll go on and duplicate this. I'll duplicate this D. You have it here, D, and you have it here. So let me just replace these logos. Choose image, field insights, choose image. Still field inside, I choose it again. Okay. What's happening? What is happening? Fill the sites. Cycle panda. So okay, let's come here and turn on our okay. We have things aligning just the way we want. Yes, it's aligned. So turning off our grid, we have a beautiful Hey, you're back. Alright, no problem, I'm back. Yes. They don't know I'm in a live video, so you guys should not blame them. Alright, so we have this. The next thing is our order section. So we can decide to start listing the courses here, which is very simple. So let's do it this way. Where is Udemy? This is Udemy. Look at what Udemy has. Okay, look at what Udemy has. So we can decide to list our courses that way. So I just want to show you how easy it is to draft an idea. I spent a little bit time here, but then it will be worth it. So you drag this, put it this way, and WordPress course. No, images instead. Copy image. Okay, and paste it here. Alright. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to use this as a mask for this. So I'll just go ahead and select these two. And I don't even remember I do that stuff. So it's not component. Create mask. Okay, so now my image will refrain to the circle shape, to the rectangular shape I created. So now when I do this, then I'll set this as 10. For that, I have the rounded shape stuff, so I can decide to make it like this, then create another rectangle and make it white, make it white, white, white. No shit. Okay, I will need to change the background of this. Yeah, just remembered, so that my stuff will show up well. I'll need to change the background. Should we use this red background? Red background. Rectangle. I'll need to push that rectangle down. Yes? Okay, I'm rounding up. So rectangle. Let me make this a little bit odd color. Let me change this one color instead. I'm not even seeing this. It's there now. So, okay. Alright, so I can go on and add my little text. 2021 bootcamp. Wordpress bootcamp. So let me just do this. I need to zoom in to know what I'm doing. Wordpress. So let me select this. Medium. Wordpress bootcamp. So let me reduce the fonts. To this. Let me see what Udemy has here, please, guys. Okay, yeah. 2021 WordPress bootcamp. 2021 WordPress bootcamp. So I will need to increase this a little bit, the size. What am I actually increasing? Okay, yeah. So I just increase my Alright, 2021 WordPress bootcamp. So I'm just add the name of the instructor here. So John Lee. I'll make this extra thin. Lights. Yep. And 14. So you got the points now, guys. Let's just quickly add. I'm about to leave the office, so add the price here. Let's add $10.99. $10.99. So I'm kind of done with this. So I'll group these guys and duplicate. I'll duplicate it. So let's zoom out. So now I can toggle on my desktop grid, then put this stuff in shape. Okay. So guys, we have our quick landing page here. Tomorrow we'll be moving them, designing them on WordPress, using WordPress as our front-end framework and adding all the functionalities to it, the web functionalities to it. So now, let me just preview this and give you a glimpse of what it is. Alright, so we have this. Isn't it cool? So thank you for watching. Do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my Facebook post, whichever you're watching it from. So we'll continue tomorrow where we'll view the functionalities, the full functionalities on WordPress, and adding little few other stuff, the other pages, and making it look fully cool. Thank you. So I come in and start streaming.